excellent. This is And Whose Fault Is That? Season 2, Episode 7, Apps That Slap. My name is Phil, and I'm here joined by Nyxi. Hi, Nyxi. How are you?
I'm amused. Hello.
You're amused?
I'm amused, yes. I wasn't sure. We tend to be really sloppy at this sometimes and come up with the titles at the last minute just because we are very busy.
Or last second.
Or last second, exactly. Second.
3 seconds before she hit record, she said, the apps that slap. And I was like, done.
Slap. And you're like, thank God we have something. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this because not too long ago, you earlier this afternoon, you dropped some screenshots and I didn't get a chance to look at them until I sat down to set up for the podcast. So
okay. Well, then that works out.
Yeah, for anybody that hasn't caught up or anything, in our previous episode, we briefly touched on our apps and we were kind of shocked of how we differ in how we use our devices. And so there was a suggestion made that we should just, scrutinize what we got going on each other's mobile devices. And so I guess this is not a very special episode, but it's just better than mediocre. So maybe it's like a half special episode. And I would love to dig through your phone. So how do you want to do this? Do you want me to browse yours and then we'll do mine? Or do we do a comparison of I got questions too? I don't know.
That's the thing is that I guess let me walk you through mine. So do we have any objections in posting these screenshots in show notes?
No, you can do that. That's no problem.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. So if we're good, then we shall include these so that the ladies and gentlemen can follow along at home.
I don't have anything that is jobby job related on my personal phone. So
that's fine. Really and nothing in mine is screams that either. So let me give you a quick tour, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Okay, you give me a tour, then I would love to see that.
All right, so if you follow along, so I'm going to start with the first app screen there. Super basic, phone, calendar, photos. One of my favorite, no longer in the App Store apps, Solver. It does have a newer version, Solver 3, but I think it has more features than... more features that aren't really super beneficial. It's basically like have you ever seen Solver? Okay, you have seen Solver.
Isn't it like a Excel type of...
Kind of. So it's basically like kind of like an adding machine. Like, so you've got like a screen and you can type numbers and stuff, and off to the right it has an automatic calculating. So think of like a notepad for Excel. And so it lets me do stuff like, if I'm calculating like values, I can type in like, sacks of flour, 6, this, that. So you can actually type text as well. Mm-hmm. One of the other fun features is it does do conversions for like currency. Like
really?
inline. Okay. Yeah, like inline currency conversion. So you can be like, and it's all natural text. So you can be like 40 USD to SEK. And it just spits it out like live. So there's no so it ends up being like a great way to just like, if I need to breaking up checks at a restaurant quickly, calculating tips on this is way faster because I just literally just do like tip total plus 20%.
Okay.
And it just spits it out. YouTube, Google Maps, camera, which seems redundant since it's in like 3 other places. Plex, so that I can watch my shows. I've been putting Apple Fitness on here, but it's not like I ever actually visited.
Really?
Chrome. Okay. Yeah. Health. So like any medications and stuff I've gotten, I'm going into health and doing that. Drafts, where all my text is born. Mm-hmm. And then Overcast for podcasts.
Okay, and it looks like you have emails at the bottom, Spotify.
Yeah, home row. Yeah, home row is Outlook, Spotify, reminders, and text messages.
Okay, and that's your home screen. That's as soon as you open the phone.
As soon as I open it, this is my first screen.
Okay, are we gonna allow for comment and feedback section after every screen, or do we?
Would you like that, or would you like me to finish first going through?
Now let's go back and forth so it's not just you. I am absolutely blown away that you have anything remotely spreadsheet related on your mobile device.
She's shocked. Shocked, I say.
While my face is droopy post surgery, it's also starting to melt because I am so amazed. Yeah, I forgot that even Solver existed. For a brief moment, I heard about it, and I love that it's just top row. Phil, the freak in the sheets. Yes. Okay. Okay, cool. I like that. That's pretty everyday things, right? I would say those are your go-to
everyday things. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So page 2.
Yes.
Instagram, because I'm terrible. Oh, you know what? Comment. That top 2 rows is series suggestions.
Right. You did mention
They change.
that.
Yes,
Okay.
I forgot about that because I'm like, oh, I forgot. I made those top 2 rows series suggestions. So the suggestions at 1:56 p.m. when I took these screenshots was Instagram, the Tesla app, Facebook, settings for some reason,
Okay.
ChatGPT, Discord, Nest, and Amazon.
Okay. I like that Siri suggested Discord because
Yeah.
I don't know how frequently you are on Discord, but I'm going to assume that it's a very limited amount.
Yeah, I mean, I bounce in there, but it's I must bounce in there during the day if I'm texting you about something, and it
yeah.
feels the need to
Nest makes
'cause
sense. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So Nest, I've just been doing stuff. It's all my finance stuff in one tiny folder, so that everything lives together.
Yeah.
One password, Wise, Coursera, because I'm trying to actually remember to do it periodically. The Mac Journal app, which amuses me, but I haven't really put too much work into it.
Help me out. What is that?
So it's just like the concept of like you can it's a private internal kind of journaling application that they have, and it tries to make guesstimates. So if you've been, let's say you went to the fair and you took pictures throughout the day, it kind of thinks about where you were and it knows your location and where you took pictures. So at the end of the day, it may suggest and say, hey, would you like to write about your day at the fair? And then you can kind of put some notes in there, put some thoughts about like how you were feeling, because it has that little. Have you seen the mood tracker thing that they have? So I think you can put the mood tracker stuff in there. Could be wrong.
So it's kind of like almost like Big Brother personal assistant. Like this is what
not
you've
really.
been
No,
doing, but I'll assimilate it at the end if you want to break down.
But it
how
is
your day
100. Like
went.
it's locked behind Face ID, so it is just for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just for you. So like if I look at mine, there's like Heather and I took a hike back. Yeah, this is going to be really telling about when the last time. So back in February, we took an afternoon hike somewhere in New Jersey, and so I wrote up a little bit of a thing, and it will include So in this picture, it has I turned the outdoor hike on the watch, so it tracked it, so it's got the little map of the outdoor walk, and then it has like 4 of the pictures that I took during that walk, and then some blurb that I put about it.
Okay.
So
So
I mean, it ends up being kind of like a little running
blog
journal.
helper. Okay.
Yeah, but again, I don't think you can post this or do anything. It really is as aggressive as you want it to be. I think I've seen where it will, like if I hit plus right now, it has suggested things, and it's got like, you were at Curiosity Donuts on November 23rd, and you listened to this music at that time. Did you want to write something about it? Or you worked out on November 24th. Do you want to say something about it? And so it kind of keeps track of where, like, of course you have to enable this stuff, but it, like I said, it will suggest it. So it's fun. And then my last one is a new food tracker that I'm trying out called Food Noms, that I picked up from another podcast. And the reason I wanted to give it a shot is apparently it's AI, is amazing.
Okay.
So that all you do is take a picture of your plate and it's damn near flawless.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, totally writing that down. Food noms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, food noms. It's damn near flawless about like guessing what I've been playing with it for about 2 weeks, and I can't think of a time that it screwed up a photo of my plate.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay, I'm fascinated by this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So for this second page, I never used Siri suggestions before. So it's nice to see that it is zero of a visual alteration, where it's just those are the 8 apps. You don't even know if they're Siri suggestion. I would never know unless you mentioned it. So it's not like there's anything indicative of this is a separate group of apps that Siri chose for you. It's just literally looks like any other page. What is the frequency in which they cycle?
So right now, if I look at it, I mean, again, I don't even pay attention. Like settings is gone. I've got Nest still there. I've got Chrome in there. Even though it has the apps on another screen, it will suggest them. Which is interesting.
Are these your only apps? Are these the only apps that you have shortcuts to visible?
Correct. Yeah, only visible.
Okay. So you got a bunch of other apps. Okay, cool.
I have a bunch. Yeah, I probably have something like 250 apps installed in the damn phone, like all the rest of us do. But
okay.
I mean, you accumulate them like
I know.
lint in a dryer.
Yes, our technological belly button is just getting
so
stuffed with apps.
So that's what I mean. It's but these are the apps. Like that finance folder has probably about 3 pages of 9.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So your Duolingo, that bird is decrepit. We're
Oh yes, we're down here. Yeah. Oh no, you're going to Duolingo. What about the screen before it?
Well, I mean that's your Tesla app, and I think that. So I just clicked on it because I wanted to know what the hell that was, and then I saw dehydrated bird carcass. Okay.
Yeah. So apparently and so that's the other one. So if we go to so page 3 is the just a detail of fitness app, just same thing as the rings. The Tesla widget, so I can like turn on the car and pop the trunk and stuff. And then the fourth one, that top widget is the Food Noms widget, where you can quickly just search, scan, take pictures, favorites. And then there's my dead Duolingo bird because it was Thanksgiving, damn it.
Yeah, I bet that's what was cooked for the holidays is the Duolingo bird.
So he'll get some of my attention shortly. And then
I like that you use widgets. I wonder if I should use them more often. I think the last time I used to use widgets was more on like a Samsung device, and I wasn't really impressed by it. But I kind of like the neatness of having these options. Like I must have missed so many updates on the Apple, like on the iPhone, that I don't even know what the capabilities are anymore. So I like that you're showing me what could be.
Thanks for the demo.
Yes, exactly. I'm enjoying the demo because these are all things that I would find really useful anyway, except for the Siri suggestions, I feel like. But I can see utility in this. Obviously, I don't have a Tesla, but I like that you can connect your device, obviously. So yeah, cool. Would you care to share with me, can I ask you some questions about your apps?
Absolutely, let's go.
Okay. So because I wrote them all down, so I'm pretty excited about this.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay, so do you think that your apps adequately reflect your lifestyle? If someone picked up your phone and looked at your apps, would they make the correct assumption about you?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I'm happy you answered.
I don't know. I mean, I just like I don't know what context. And it's like,
if I pick up your app, okay, if I just look at your apps the way they are now, and I had no idea it was you.
It's a man who likes podcasts and
a man. Well, I would be like a person who listens to podcasts and probably goes to the gym all the time.
Oh,
That's
no.
because I
Yeah.
see a numerous amount of like a lot of health related
Yeah.
things.
It's like three health things. Yeah.
Right. And I would go business or financial district if I
Okay.
would look at this. Yeah, if I would look at just your apps and judge you on your apps alone. Yeah. Yeah, financial district. Maybe not full briefcase, but you're teetering. Yeah. Okay. And my other question is, what app do you think is the most useless one that you have? You should have deleted it, but for some reason you're not getting rid of it.
It might not even be on this page. Let me see.
Yep, that's totally
Um,
fine.
we're gonna say I'm going with non-system app.
Okay.
Probably the Kindle app.
The Kindle app. Okay. Do you?
Yeah, I just realized I had it. I mean, there's of course travel apps, right? Those don't get used often, but they get used when
Yeah, but I
travel
mean,
occurs.
yeah, I don't feel like that's a fair thing to
Yeah,
loop in because those are
those
based
are
on
few and far
occasion.
between. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, those are on
Um,
occasion.
but
But I'd say the Kindle app as
Kindle
I'm
app.
looking at this. Yeah, just because I'm like I have it, but I can't tell you the last time I opened it. I know I've got books in there, but I stopped. I find myself I can't. I was talking to Heather about this just the other day too. I can't read books on digital screens for some reason. I learned this about myself a while back. I can't do it. My eyes get tired way too fast, and I get um
They
and I
dry up,
get I
right?
think I also get distracted by other things. So paper wins.
I just like the tactile feeling of a book, but
Yeah.
I've been dancing with the idea of getting a Kindle. But anyway, last question. Aside from weather, do you actually use any of the utility apps on your phone? Like the
I don't
flashlight
even.
or the
Oh yeah, I
level?
use flashlight. Yeah, so on my here maybe I can here let me send my I should send my control center.
Oh yeah. What apps do you have?
Not even apps, but just to give you an idea. So control center, I have should oh yeah, it should be in the same one. It is good. So in control center,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I do have the camera.
Mm-hmm.
I have the flashlight. I do use those definitely. Um, I've got the overcast widget in there. Trying to think of what else is in there that I actually use. The alarm one all the time. Is that note? Is that notes next to the flashlight? Is that a new note? It is. Never use that one. I
The
use
notes next to the
notes all the
flashlight?
time,
Oh
but I'm
yeah,
like a
okay.
new quick note.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, never. Um,
Mm-hmm.
screen recording occasionally. Where did I put my watch? Absolutely.
What about call recording while it's a new feature? Have you used it?
I have not. Is that what that is in the top bottom left hand corner?
Bottom left, yeah. Above your Model Y. Yeah, that's call
Oh,
recording.
no idea.
Fun
That
feature.
must have been.
Immediately goes into the notes and identifies what the call is. So this is
Oh,
your
that's
call
fun.
transcribed from, when you call the dentist or whatever.
Yeah.
But
The
my
yeah.
question was, or not really, my question was, I think this utility screen, I love
Mm-hmm.
that you shared it. Thank you. But I wasn't actually wondering about that.
Yeah.
I was wondering about
No, no, I
your
know utility apps. I don't even use the weather app. I use Carrot Weather.
okay.
Yeah. So I don't really use any of the other ones that I can think of. Now that I'm looking at them, I mean, other than photos, obviously, but
What about like your screen before you unlock it? I don't know what that one's called. It just shows the time or whatever. Do you have any apps on
yes,
those?
I've got uh, the clock and 3 time zones, and just flashlight in the bottom left, camera in the bottom right, and a picture of Heather on the background. That's it.
Aw, your background is your girlfriend. Okay,
Yes.
cool. I think that's all I have for now.
No, I think
iPhone
that's
screens.
again like going back to our previous conversation where I'm like sometimes I feel like I'm just rubbing two sticks together when I use this thing, even though it is, so many things.
Not the full capability. You feel like you're
Yeah.
rubbing two sticks together? I'm the one that's eating
Sometimes.
rocks compared to what you're doing. I mean, my home screen, as you can tell, is completely naked. I have
Yes,
the call
yes.
button and I have text messages.
Yes, and 85 unread text messages. I'm assuming those are all spam?
No. I'm very quick
No.
to delete spam. Very quick to
Okay.
report
So
junk.
these are people that you're disappointing.
These are people that are reaching.
These are people that I don't want to talk to.
These are people that are reaching. Yes. 85 notifications. It's too bad, so sad. I use my focus a lot.
I don't actually, I think on text messages, I have purposely turned off the notification bubble for Outlook and everything else.
I don't think I turned the bubble off, but I certainly remove the banners. That consistent like spamming,
Yes.
I don't have that.
Yeah.
Mine's very quiet. I don't deal with anything like that. But I would love for you to guide the conversation or guide me to what you would like to know about, because I only
So
have two
yeah, like I said, I
screenshots.
mean, it still fascinates me that you live a blank home screen lifestyle.
Yeah.
Um,
I
in
have
military time
yes.
and battery percentage.
Yes.
Yeah, big fan of not battery percentage. I'm
I
like, show me the bar. It gives me agita to know that I'm at like 43%.
No, I like it because 8% and 6% are maybe undetectable to my eyeball, and it makes a big difference on whether or not I'm going to place a call.
When,
Also,
when that
to revert back to yours, your battery, I hope you charged it since you took those screenshots, because
Oh
that's
yeah,
too
that
low.
was
Okay.
I had used it all morning and then I took the screenshots and then threw it on the charger. Yeah.
I'm a
So
hypocrite anyway, because that's clearly charging on my home screen, but like, who
that's
knows
fine.
what it was at. But
Yeah.
yes, blank, silent, nothing.
Just blank silent. Yeah. And no
Yeah.
no background,
It
just
brings me
shaded gray.
peace. Yeah.
It brings you peace.
It brings me peace because the next couple pages are a shitstorm. So
Not really. I mean, it's still like you still get the little suggestions one. So I'm assuming that's probably most frequently used. So we've got WhatsApp,
yes.
a
So
calendar.
WhatsApp
Yeah.
frequently used. I want to. Do I want to go into suggestions, because then I feel like I'll be repeating? But okay. So there is a suggestion in a recently added category that is at the top of this page. And yeah, I guess those would be most frequently used. I would
Or at
say
least most recently used.
maybe, yeah. I mean, but there's nothing really
Yeah.
surprising about this. I'm on LinkedIn fairly often when it comes to, jobby job stuff. WhatsApp is the go-to platform I use to communicate with my mom, sister, and brother. They're in another country, and we just don't do the text back and forth because I never know what the hell plan they're on. It's always
Yeah, and
something
then you can
new,
create
and
some
then
situation, and
yeah,
they paid $9.99 to text you. Okay.
yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna risk it. Let's do WhatsApp. It works perfectly fine, and we can video call.
yeah,
X,
and
I
I mean,
cannot remove
you
it.
can't
I
because
just
jobby
can't.
job.
Jobby job.
Yeah.
And calendar, because I constantly need to see what's going on and when.
So you're using your because my calendar, it's like I've got a mix of Google and then the work one, and everything lives in Outlook.
I think
But
I use that one to look at dates. I think it's just the
okay,
one that
it's
keeps
not
popping up
necessarily.
for me. So I
Mhm.
just click on the date, and that's the calendar that it has been popping up, like from a utility perspective.
Yeah,
Most of my stuff is in Google Calendar though.
yeah.
But then I also have Outlook Calendar, so who knows? Yeah. Recently added the shop
I like how
icon.
I like how you've got the matching blues there.
Oh, total fluke. The the shop
What you
icon.
want us to believe.
Oh, I'm serious. The shop icon is not forced on me, but it's a
But
recent
it is
addition.
Christmas.
Well, yeah, it's a recent addition because obviously I purchased something and then it was like track your shipment on shop. And because I am fairly certain that... am I fairly certain? That's not true. He could listen to this. Never mind. We won't say what it was for. But it's for gifts.
Yes.
Easy Tag.
Where my children get their toys.
Yes. Easy Tag, Harris County Toll Authority, has officially replaced the Texas tag. They completely transferred all the accounts over, so I had to download the app.
Are you saying that the state of Texas doesn't follow the Easy Pass standard that the entire Eastern Seaboard follows?
I have no comment. Yeah.
Tell me more about your electrical grid.
Oh, no, I don't want to. Not right now. We'll save that for episode 8.
That's a whole...
We'll save that for episode 8. Grid. More like grit my teeth. That's the problem is. Password. New. Showed up after the updates. Haven't touched it yet. I don't even think I launched it. So.
Do you use a password manager?
I have like LastPass, but I don't use that one. That specific
one. No. But I mean, so like, do you use LastPass though? That's your chosen.
Yeah, but I think I have it. Honestly, I have it because I got a free membership to it because of the Jobby Job. It was some sort of promotional thing, and they auto gave me. I'm not a super fan. I don't know why.
I was gonna say I used to run the LastPass lifestyle, and I think after the 4th time they got hacked at the same time. Work did the same thing with 1Password, and I'm like, well, so I get a free account with the fact that I have a corporate account. Okay.
Yeah, I don't use either, to be honest. It's mostly for the Jobby Job. But that specific one with the keys, that Apple, the iPhone one, I haven't even launched it.
That foisted upon you. Yeah, I know.
haven't even hit the button
It popped
yet,
up, I deleted it immediately because I'm like, I'm never going to use this. I see what you're trying to do here, but no.
Yeah, I moved it, and that was it. We have also in that recently added Ring, Alexa, Home, and I don't know what the hell that is, that other one. Oh, it's AT&T because I recently
AT&T
had,
and such a fluke that they're all so blue.
There's all the same blue, nearly almost.
I know,
slightly hued off, but anyway.
And the Home and the AT&T. So it's basically two. It's 2 Amazon apps and 2 AT&T apps.
2 Amazon apps and 2 AT&T apps. Yeah, because one's the billing one and one's the usage one. Anyway, those are the recently added ones. Then I have a category for social, which has my Discord, text messages, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, which ironically, I don't have Facebook Messenger, and I don't use Facebook personally, but I use Facebook for brand things like the Nyxi page and stuff like that for posting memes. And so that's why sometimes I find myself doom scrolling on that instead of IG, but it's all the same garbage. Utilities. I don't know why Chrome is in there, but it drives me nuts. These things are not organized. And so...
Well, this is all the phone just deciding where it needs to go, right?
Yes, I have not. Yeah. I mean, maybe... I have moved 10% of these apps myself where it might have been blatantly obvious and throwing me off that I didn't like where it was. But this is all auto-managed. Pretty boring stuff for utilities. Clock, settings, whatever. Then I have Jobby Job stuff, which is the only app for Jobby
productivity.
Job stuff. Under productivity, yes. I'm not air quoting because it means I'm not productive. I swear.
No, but I'm just
what's
saying,
happening with my fingers. No idea.
Oh, I mean, under my productivity, I'm looking at that one, and it's like Outlook, ChatGPT, Teams.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't downloaded the GPT app, but I haven't, and I just browser it. It's just so automatic for me. It's as automatic as Google. So, so in productivity, I have my emails, Slack, and those calendar applications. Shopping is
personal
shopping.
Email, do you use the Apple Mail app?
I don't even know if I have an Apple email account. I probably do.
No. But I mean, you can add it very much like Outlook, but sometimes people choose to like.
Oh, no. I don't use that one. It drives me nuts. It's in here somewhere. It might also.
Is that what that blue envelope is?
No, that's Outlook.
No, Outlook's in the bottom right-hand corner.
Outlook's in the bottom right-hand corner. You are saying the correct... Wait, what?
I'm like, I don't even have Apple Mail on my phone. I
Oh,
must
I'll
have
be
nuked
damned.
it.
Yeah, I use Apple Mail. Ha! Thought it was Outlook. Yeah, Outlook is the other one.
Okay,
Too
cool.
many emails. Boring shopping ones. Very obvious shopping
Email.
ones.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's there's an at-home icon. That's probably my least used one. I probably downloaded it while I was in the store because I saw a $5 promotion that I had to claim, and who knows.
Yeah, you're like,
It was something, one of those things where download our app and save $5 today. Sure, no problem.
thanks. Don't mind if I will.
Yeah, exactly. What else do I have?
Which icon is creativity?
The Photoshop, the group of with the camera icon photos.
Okay.
Photoshop.
Yeah, yeah. And GarageBand. Spending a lot of
Yes,
time
so
in
I have
GarageBand.
I have apps here that should not be in here. Like Cameo to me is a social app. I don't know what this has to do with creativity. Twitch, same thing, social app. Apple, you're failing me.
Which group are we talking about? Oh, you're looking
Creativity.
under.
I've opened it. Yeah.
Oh, you've opened creativity, and now you're judging Apple's choices. Got it.
Yes, I'm judging Apple's choices. Also in the creativity group, I have an app called Clockology, which I just remembered I downloaded last year. That should tell you when the last time I opened my group of creativity apps. Yeah, I know. There's nothing really spectacular on it, and I before we jump into the second page, we have one last category for that's left, and it's the ever sexy finance category, which has everything you would assume.
All the great banking apps.
All the great banking apps, but I'm kind of surprised that Oh, I guess I don't have it. That's strange. So I have my credit card apps and I have my mortgage apps and all that stuff, and those are all fairly meh. I don't know if I would want to put insurance under here, but I guess sure. I don't know. This makes me feel like I forgot to download my Charles Schwab.
You're like, of all the things that
Of
I
all
forgot,
the things, yeah.
I miss my Charles Schwab the most.
My Charles Schwab, where have you gone? Yeah. Cool. Questions, comments, concerns.
No, pretty straightforward. I mean, again, do you feel like this represents? I mean, you said, I think you had said before that your primary go-to is search, right?
My primary go-to is search.
So if you need to open Outlook, are you swiping to here, or are you just pulling down and typing Outlook?
If I need to open Outlook, I literally swipe and then it's right there.
Okay. And same thing, you feel pretty confident with the way these are aligned that you're just kind of swiping into the app library and picking what you want.
It could use a cleanup, but I feel okay about it.
But that's what I mean. Like, because just like with me, Siri suggestions, the idea is like, is the thing that I want to open already there?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's nothing.
All here, yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's no. It's one thing. Like, I had a couple of apps that I, off the top of your normal everyday. They're more power user apps. Like, it's a drafts and solver.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see anything in yours on that, at least on the front page. I mean,
yeah, because this is just one page.
Yeah. This is just on page 1. I'm just saying my reflections about page 1 before we move on to page 2.
But page 2 is page 1. It's a scrolled up version. I only have one page.
Well, I'll say it page 2 because you're supposed to
for the sake of
to get to.
Yeah. And I also noticed just now as I'm staring at this, the phone must have organized things by frequency for one, but also I don't like this auto feature anymore. Because it's putting shit where it doesn't belong. God, what has happened? I don't like this egg I've hatched. All right, page 2, entertainment.
Yep.
I don't really think I use anything other than the music apps and Spotify for podcasts. YouTube app looks like it's frequently used because I think that when I Google something, it auto opens up the app when I click on a video. So, and I look up videos fairly often, which literally actually they go hand in hand. The fact that the YouTube app is on top of the Xbox app Especially recently, the last month, all I've been doing is achievement hunting for Master Chief Collection for Halo Reach. So
Okay.
that makes total sense to me that YouTube is right above the Xbox app. Amazon Music, I had a free trial. I think I might extend it. They've recently looped in audiobooks, which is pretty cool.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so yeah, and I have it all connected with my, Alexa and stuff like that. So I might continue to do that. And also because I haven't really paid for Spotify because I use Jake's.
Fair enough. Wait, like Jake's account logged in?
We used to have like the duo thing, but then Jake had some school discount where he paid like literal peanuts, and I was like, I don't use this often enough to care whose account it is. Yeah. And so I just use him. But if I go into the entertainment app or entertainment block, if it wants to, I've got stuff that I don't even know what it is. All
Unrecognizable.
Right. Unrecognizable. What?
So,
oh,
oh, she's discovered something she meant to delete 3 months ago.
I haven't used my Oculus in a really long time, and I was like, "What the hell's Horizon?" And then I realized,
you have an Oculus?
To my point, exactly. Yes, I've had one for 2 years.
You're like, yeah.
I got it as a gift when I got it as a gift when I lived in Los Angeles. So it's not the recent one; it's the 2, but it's a good one. I like it. Travel, like you said, same kind of thing, right? The apps that we use only when we travel. These I've installed and removed, though. You'll find me with a Delta app that I just, for some reason, was like, well, I haven't used Delta in a while, so I'm going to delete it. And then for some reason, 3 months later, I book a Delta flight. Let me tell you how none of this makes sense. I have American Airlines. I hate flying with them, but for some reason, I never deleted the app. And then at the bottom, I got Spirit. So this just makes no sense if I show you this. So look at these apps, okay?
Okay.
We got Airbnb, American, ATX Swims, which is the like Parks and Rec Pass version of Austin's public pools. Booking.com. Do you see U-Haul for that sexy travel? What else we got going on?
Can I point something out?
Please point. Lufthansa?
What? You know that these are in alphabetical order, right?
Oh, I never realized it.
You're like, why is Spirit at the bottom? Because it begins with an S.
I never realized it.
You're like, who the fuck put Airbnb in the top left corner? This is stupid.
No, I don't care about the Airbnb. I just never realized it was alphabetical. Oh, ding ding dong. Wait, but why is it not alphabetical in the other ones?
I don't know.
It is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nyxi discovered the alphabet.
Okay, so anyway, Alamo, Amazon, BattleNet, ESPN. I was like, what are these?
It's almost as if they're in some sort of order.
Phonetically.
You think they're trying to tell us something, Charles?
That goes to show you how I never open the categories. I have never had enough time to realize a pattern. Yeah, but that makes sense, right? Because I was like, Spirit? Yeah. Of course it's at the bottom. No, it's at the bottom.
Where they belong, under my shoe.
You have to pay money to be at the top of my list, Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like messing up my order because I keep fat thumbing things. Okay. Food and drink. I am admittedly at Starbucks too often. And then there's DoorDash. I feel like...
Are you dashing at the door?
I feel
frequently enough to wear?
No. I feel like they just put DoorDash there. I only use the Starbucks app when it comes to food. For DoorDash, here, let me just give you an idea. If I go to DoorDash, if I open the DoorDash app and I go to orders, we got...
Last order was in April 2021.
August 10th. And then,
okay, so every few months.
Yeah, and then before that, Wingstop, July 25th.
Okay.
And then May. So I don't think it's often enough to where I just think they needed to put fucking icons. I don't even know what Slice is. It must be pizza related.
Oh, I was about to ask. I'm like, what is Slice? Because I haven't recognized that one. And I don't know what that yellow one underneath Yelp is.
It is. It's all places that serve pizza, but then I also see non-pizza things. So I don't know. Pretty sure I just put my address on the screen, so I'll have to edit that out. The one underneath the yellow one, that must be Tarka. That's Tarka.
The one that's a bowl with
It's
ramen
Indian
in
Kitchen. Tarka.
Oh, okay. So it's a specific restaurant?
Yeah, it's a chain, but it's Tarka Indian Kitchen. Yeah. Delicious.
Okay. Gotcha. To return to the entertainment one, what is the pink star and what is the purple house? Because those are not two I recognize.
Okay, that's because you probably deleted it, but when I got this phone, I didn't purge like I normally would. Pink Star, iTunes Store.
Oh, iTunes Store. Okay.
Yeah. Purple
I don't use
House is called Fan House, which I think is like a
a
Camgirl app for, like, it's e-girls or something like that. I think it turned into that Fan House because I can't remember.
Okay, I'm like I know you're deep in personal hatred of e-girls, so I'm like
It's not a deep and personal hatred for e-girls. It's just I don't necessarily want to take that avenue. They could do whatever the hell they want with their tits, you know? But I think I have an account at somewhere. I'm very secure the handle as soon as possible. So if I know there's a new thing coming out, I try
a new
to grab
platform,
my name.
and you're like,
Yeah.
you need to be mine before some
Yeah, or else, you know, in the
filthy
end,
e-girl takes Nyxi.
yeah, or in the end, we end up with Discord handles with underscores under them because at the end of them because, you know, at least I have my server name and it's still Nyxi. But yeah, any other questions before I move to
health and fitness? Do move on.
Okay. Do you want to take a guess at what these are? Because I guarantee 2 out of 3 you don't know what they are.
VCA, I know what it is.
Yeah. Health and fitness. Also
yeah,
for
Cigna
dogs.
Health, that one. Yeah, I don't know what that circle is. I don't know what the 2 triangles are, and I don't know what the green triangle in the bottom right-hand corner is.
Green triangle, bottom right-hand corner is Delta Dental, my insurance for my face hole.
Okay.
The circle is my ResMed, my CPAP app.
Oh, CPAP app.
CPAP app.
Pap.
CPAP app. And then my those 2 triangles, it's my dentist's app. They use this app called Modento. And it's like one of those...
Modento?
Modento is like an Avenger that never made it. You know, one of those B-tier kind of...
B-tier Avenger.
B-tier fucking nemesis.
It's Modento here to save the day.
It's Modento. Now I must become an antagonist. Yes, of course. Nobody loves you, Modento. But yeah, so that's the triangular looking type of one. And then the next group is information and reading. And that's pretty straightforward. The only one that I actually touch is Reddit. I just clicked on the book app for the first time. Didn't even know this was a thing.
What's the slapping hand?
Slapping hand?
Just call it what it is.
Oh, that's Clubhouse. Do you remember Clubhouse?
Oh, Christ, Clubhouse. I thought that died ages ago.
No, it's still here. Let me open it. Clubhouse is updating its terms of service on November 7th. Oh, okay. I guess I accept.
Clubhouse.
Do we want to join Clubhouse? There's people talking right now.
Of course, there's people talking. The last time I saw the Clubhouse, Lord, it was... Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing... It was just finance bros giving seminars.
I'm scared. I want to click on it because it's such a wild thing to walk into, you know, Clubhouse roulette and just be like, let's see what these people are talking about. And you're like, what's behind this door? But for the sake of not having to edit too many things that are inappropriate out, we'll just pass. Yeah. And then other, which, to be fair, should have their categories. I'm very upset that there's no gaming category because I feel like a few apps. I'm
surprised there is. Why no gaming?
They were automatically named, and that's the way it is. It's kind of strange, but
See, I don't have a lot of games. Do you have games on your phone?
I have the Xbox app, which you can play games on the cloud. I have BattleNet. I have a
But do you
bunch
have
of
like games?
games. I don't.
Like Pokemon and
Oh,
Tetris and
okay. So I have one Pokemon game that I downloaded recently. Oh my god, I keep fucking clicking the wrong thing. Like an old lady.
you got to tell me what the duck is.
Swimply.
Oh, Swimply. That's right.
Yes, we've discussed this already.
If-
Renting someone
yes.
else's pool. Yes.
Per last week's episode, Swimply.
Actually,
Uncomfortably occupy someone's backyard.
I have.
That's how I'm interpreting it. Swimply. When you really want to have that awkward look across the yard.
When you want to smell,
Sorry, just
when
grilling.
you want people to smell the bleach off of you, but you don't really have that kind of money. Yeah. I am kind of bothered by the apps that were labeled other, and I don't get what that phantom
It's-
folder is, but whatever. Like,
Yeah. What? Oh no, I think we all have a phantom folder. I think I have it too. Yeah. It's called hidden. That's why.
I don't even remember. Like,
It's
I
an
can't
automatically.
click on it.
Yeah. So there's an automatic feature like you can hide apps
Oh, okay.
so they're basically behind your Face ID.
There's a lot of things that don't make sense about this other folder, and I understand, but okay. Alexa.
But do you want? Wait. Is that the New York Times crossword puzzle?
Yeah, I like
Or what
playing
is that?
Wordle.
Oh, is that Wordle directly or?
Well, it's the NYT Games app, so you have Wordle, Spelling Bee. There's a mini crossword.
Is it free?
To play Wordle, yes. To look at your stats and go into things, you cannot.
Oh, so I can't play the word crossword.
So if I do see stats, oh, there you go. First of all, there's been 3 close calls in my life. 3.
What's
Look
a
at that
3 close?
6.
What's a close call?
The 6, solving in the last chance.
Oh, solving in the last chance. Yeah.
Too many close calls. But I have a win rate of 100%, and I've only played 30 times. I would say it's starting to pick up. I average 2 to 3 Wordles a week.
Okay.
It was me completely forgetting for months at a time, like, oh, let me play Wordle. Then I'll play for 2 days straight, and then I don't touch it for 3 months. But I feel like I'm impeding you from asking anything, or
No, you're not impeding. I'm just thinking. Yeah. So I miss. For a while there, I did Apple News, and I think it came with a free.
Yeah.
And it comes with the New York Times crossword, which I had so much fun for the 3-month trial. And I do miss that. Like I could pound out a New York Times crossword like in under an hour, just half-assing it. I don't know what that time is like. I really enjoyed spending that time like figuring all that stuff out and being like, yeah.
I think,
And I feel like I should just probably pay for. I don't know. I've been meandering around the idea of paying for the Apple One subscription or getting it or somehow, yeah, to get some of those things.
I kind of. By the way, while we've been talking, I've been getting rid of all of these notifications.
Oh, so you're down to 65?
I'm down to 1, and that is Schwab.
Schwab.
It's my Schwab security code from who knows when. Okay.
Schwab meet Schwimply.
I want to touch back on what you were saying, but I know we're coming to time and I don't want to do too much, so I'll go through other really, really quickly. I have Casa.it, which is basically the real estate app for Italy. Duolingo, my Nest or my Ecobee, Honeywell Home, the New York Times thing, a plant analysis picture thing. So you take a picture of a plant and it tells you what plant it is because I suck. Random bowling
You suck
alley
at
thing.
picking the right plants to eat?
No. These are just random plants that I look at and I'm like, I don't know what plant that is. Like, I have no idea.
Welcome to the club. I couldn't tell you. It's green. That's the plant that is. I can't.
I don't know why. I must have downloaded it because I was curious about all the different dying shrubbery around me over here in Texas. and a couple of real estate apps, and
I have
some
I
smart
was gonna say like
appliance apps.
are you just why do you have Italian Zillow?
Why wouldn't I have Italian Zillow?
Because you're like, I'm planning my retirement. Stop asking questions.
Yeah, no, you can ask all the questions you want. I'm
I
hauling
know.
my ass to Italy at some point.
Yeah, I know.
Look, yeah,
Like
go.
Italian Zillow.
Yeah, Italian
Bada bing,
Zillow.
bada
Yeah.
boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bippity
You're in the
boppity.
house. Check it out. It comes with free
Bippity
pizza
boppity.
for 1 year. Bibbidi boppity. Anyway, how would
But
you compare your phone to mine?
I also would say that you have a lot of like it's again it reflects our I guess our lifestyles. There's a lot of shopping, and then there's a lot of finance stuff. You know,
Yeah,
people of a certain age. Oh yeah, and my doctor apps, right?
but that's weird, right? Because I have like I wear my watch and
Yeah.
I'm always focused on my rings and whether or not my rings are closing and stuff, but there's no trace of that really in my
No,
in
you
my
don't.
phone.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, and yeah, not even in the suggestions. It doesn't even
And I'm playing shit
bring
all
it
the
up.
time. My
Yeah.
like it's literally job adjacent, and even then you would never be able to tell that I'm a gamer or a tech baby through and through. Never. You can't tell.
Yeah.
It's all over the place. And so I'm like bothered by it. Like I want to reorganize things. And at the same time, I go back to that blank screen and I'm like, who fucking cares?
Yeah, I mean,
Who
again,
cares?
this is. I mean, I have.
I
if
like the widgets idea though, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest.
Thank you. I like if I look into my my if I look into my app library thing, it definitely is more reflective of like what's going on. Like Imgur's in there, which I'm in all the time.
Exactly.
What else is in here that I'm in all the time? The Home Depot app because I'm a man of a certain age. The Wawa app because
Excuse me.
Wawa app.
Lowe's before hose. I can't believe you're Home Depot.
The Home Depot's closer, and they. The Ron Swanson in me just I don't have to talk to anybody. Just
Yeah,
I already know.
I know more than you.
I know more than you.
I
Just
know more than you.
cut this board in half because I don't feel like fitting it in, out the back window of my car.
I get it.
I have a lot of. I realize this under entertainment. I have a lot of concert venue apps for tickets. So like Axis and Eventbrite. Yeah.
Yeah, I have Eventbrite as well. I don't know if I have useless apps, but I certainly have apps that I forgot that I had, and that again is due to the fact that I stopped caring.
Yeah.
I think if it's on the first page, cool. I would like the suggestion to delete apps that haven't been used in a while. That would be good. I'm pretty
As
sure
I
I'm
look
due for
upon
that.
this, though, that's interesting. Do you have the feature enabled where it offloads apps if you're not using them?
Can you tell me where to go for that?
So when you tap on one of your if you go to your expand one of your
Okay, let me
things,
expand one of my things. Let me go
if
to...
it has a little cloud next to it with a down arrow,
Oh, no. No, I do not have offloaded.
and I'm seeing like if I go into my entertainment, Roku, Sonos. Okay, those are the only two. Roku and Sonos are like offloaded.
I guess I'll have to figure out how to get this done. But
iMovie, VLC, which is a shame. I used to use VLC all the time, but now I use Plex. So
yeah, I don't watch things very much
Is
on my
there-
device unless I'm broadcasting
is
through a
there-
smart TV.
yeah.
From
I mean, is there are there any apps that like, again, that you would say like are power user apps that you would recommend to the ladies and gentlemen that they might not know about that are in your stack anywhere?
power user apps? Let's see. No. I literally,
Nothing?
if I could avoid using my phone altogether, I would.
Like if I could not touch this, it'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I
I'm
wanna put
enjoying
some.
the I'm enjoying the Skynet of it all. I'm enjoying this devices being connected where I can use voice commands to
Yeah.
listen to things. I'm enjoying the complete and utter, lack of necessity to open Amazon Music because I could just use my voice. I
Yeah.
no longer use phones. Like, I mean, I have Sheets, and I haven't
Yeah.
opened this thing in, like, forever.
But like weather and stuff, are you using any of that kind of stuff? Or are you just like, I look outside like a normal
literally
person?
I have become a Siri and computer whore because I don't say Alexa, I say computer. It makes me feel
Oh, okay.
important. And I will always be like, hey Siri, what's the weather outside? And then she will tell me like, hey, it's blah blah blah. And that's about it for me.
Okay.
My relationships with mobile devices has changed completely. Truly, if I had the opportunity to just have one of the old analog phones that just, the razor, the old razor.
Well, you can,
click.
just you can't yell at the lady in the tube.
Yeah, I know. I think, hey, you need to stop.
What is the dog doing?
He's got really bad allergies since we've returned to this specific area, which is a little bit more inflammation for him.
That's a shame.
But no, that's a great question. And I'm just beating around the bush, but no. I would have been able to tell you 2 years ago, but now, no. It's all basic necessities, and if I could throw it out the window, I would. Also, it depends. My lifestyle is not what it was 4 years ago. So maybe if I was still working for myself and things were different, I would have had a different answer for you. But no, not really.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but damn, we really covered a lot of app stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I know it's maybe one of the less riveting episodes, but I still think it's fascinating to see how the other half rolls.
Yeah, I agree. I would definitely say that you are more organized than I am, just because I let everything just auto do whatever.
Yeah.
And I like your widgets, so compliments to you.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, I think we could wrap this up, right?
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for listening to episode 7 of And Whose Fault Is That? The apps did indeed slap, or at least gentle taps, but
the apps, they did apps.
the apps that gentle tap. Please feel free to hit us up at comments at awfitpod.com and visit our website, please, at awfitpod.com, awfitpod.com. Thanks, everyone. Toodaloo.
Toodles.